At this point, I would like to welcome someone who was on the selection committee for the award that we are giving out tonight. Her name is Sarah Mukasa, and she's going to speak very little bit. Un tout petit peu, un poquito. Yeah, she'll speak very briefly about how these nominations came, how many nominations we received, how the committee selected a winner, and she will have the honor of then telling us who is walking away with the award tonight and handing it over. A round of applause for Sarah Mukasa.
Mesdames et messieurs, merci d'accueillir.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Sarah Mukasa, and in a few minutes we will learn who is the winner of this award, and coming after Mrs. Machel. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum and greetings. I am the chair of the awards committee that manages the selection of the Lifetime Philanthropy Achievement Award. The committee is made up of 7 members, and I would like to ask them to stand up. Akwasi Edu, who has just spoken. Mamadou Bite, is he still here? Emmanuel Kome from Ghana. Marwa El Dali from Egypt. Marwa, thank you. And 2 who aren't with us today, Nicolette Taylor from South Africa and Jakumba Gassama from Senegal. This year, the committee received 24 strong nominations from various institutions and individuals for consideration. A criteria was developed to assist with the selection, and the committee considered the following. Longevity in engagement with philanthropy, and we considered a minimum of 10 years in that length of time. The spread and scope of engagement, this includes influence beyond one's country, one's region. The leadership in the field, including playing a catalytic role, mentoring others, thought leadership, and knowledge building, which is so critical to developing a narrative around philanthropy in Africa. We considered that the winners or the awardees put Africa first with their Pan-Africanist stance. We also considered that it is important around the contribution of the growth of the philanthropic infrastructure on the continent, as well as bringing in players from the private sector and policy communities, and an agenda for transformative philanthropy. So after thorough review and critical deliberations, the committee was unanimous that this year's awardee met all the above 11 points. This year's awardee is a social anthropologist and development expert with over 40 years of experience in the international development and philanthropy sector. He is currently an independent consultant and has previously served as the Chief Executive Officer of the European Foundation Center. Yeah. Need I go on? Need I go on? Briggs told us his story this morning, and I think, I should not build onto that, except to say that all of us who have walked this path of building, philanthropy on this continent have been touched by the work that Jerry has done over the past 40 years. He has created space, he has fought, he has mobilized resources, he has made room for those most impacted to tell their stories on their terms and set the agenda. Now, this is not an easy feat. For an African man working in an international space to create the kinds of dignity that people such as Akwasi and others have talked about in this field. We all owe you a debt, Jerry Salole, of thanks and appreciation. Thank you for carrying the torch for us. Thank you for being the forebearer. Thank you for being steadfast and sticking to principle, even if you were swimming against the tide of power and opinion. Thank you so much for setting an example that we are all proud to follow in. Thank you. And I would like to call Natalia to the podium to award you the, yeah. And if the members of the committee are able to join me on the podium too, this will be good. Mare, Emmanuel, those of us who are here, please join us. And let's be quick because yeah, we need to leave. Thank you. Thank you.
He was surprised. He was surprised.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So will we not be upstanding to congratulate this year's awardee, Dr. Jerry Salole? Come forward.
It's been a long day, but I have prepared a 25-minute speech. And
He's joking.
I insist on delivering it. So could you close the doors, please? No, thank you. Thank you to the jury. I don't think I really deserve this, but I really, really appreciate getting it. Thank you so much. And I will prepare a speech for the next time we meet. Thank you.
Bravo, my friend.
Yes, hi, Jerry. I'm so happy, and I am honored to say a few words in your recognition. You've been a wonderful philanthropic leader, of course, a global Pan-African leader as well. Stood up for equity, for justice, for human rights, democracy, development, across A to Z. And you've been a wonderful inspiration. And I think your values are a major part of your legacy. And those values are your humility, your curiosity, your sense of humor and joy, your knowledge, your intelligence, your commitment, your shared humanity. And shared humanity is really at the core of philanthropy. which, as you know, means love of humanity. You have absolutely no misanthropic qualities. And so you're a shining star. And I'm really beyond excited that you've gotten this award. So, congratulations and welcome to the great team of awarded people, of laureates.
Congratulations, Jerry, for the Lifetime Achievement Award that is being handed to you tonight. There are so many great things that you have done which are legendary, but given the time that I have, I just want to highlight two. One is your humility. Not only are you an experienced global player and actor, and yet you remain committed to communities, but also to impacting your knowledge back to young ones. Thank you for that. Secondly, thank you for taking African philanthropy to the global stage and making global philanthropy understand the needs of Africans and their development. There are not so many people that have done that. Thank you so much, Jerry, and we wish you the best as you do new things in your life. Congratulations once again.
Hi, Jerry, my brother, my friend. Congratulations on this richly deserved Lifetime Achievement Award. You deserve it. You deserve it. There's no question about it. But of course, I can't help going back to our early days, to the first time we met in London in the 70s. And what a journey it has been since then. Not only academically, but also in the interest of humanity, in the interest of Africa, Europe, and the whole world, really. So, congratulations, my friend. I'm very, very happy to hear the news. And I look forward to celebrating it together in Brussels in about a month's time or a couple of months' time. All the best.
Hello, Jerry. I'm really very pleased, really very happy that you're getting this award. You just don't know how inspiring you are to so many people. I'm always impressed just by your humility, by your ability to bring out and put things in, the things that you try to, express in very simple words, and how you get us to think harder and deeper and be more questioning about ourselves. And you always do it with such humility. You are a great leader. You are somebody I personally am very proud of, and I think our continent ought to be very proud of you. And you've done a fantastic job wherever you've been to. I know how much you've done to move the European Foundation Center to where it got to. I was, a member of the governing council of the European Foundation Center for a number of years while you were there and after you left. And I know how much you have done to bring Africa to the international community, and how much how hard you've worked to make sure that that community opens up to Africa. The most recent experience is when we were together in Croatia in May this year at the Philia conference. And the idea of getting the European philanthropy community to hear Africans and African philanthropy talk about itself on its own terms was your idea. I am with Trust Africa. I know how much you have contributed to the creation of Trust Africa, to the nurturing of Trust Africa, and you've been a great leader as a founding board chair and an honorary board chair for many, many years. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Jerry. I hope you will write your experiences so that we will be able to know more about what you've done and your reflections on a number of issues, so that generations of philanthropists around the world will learn from the work you've done, your experiences, and your thoughts. Thank you, and congratulations. It's been really a pleasure having you, around. And thank you for being such a good friend, such a good brother, and such a good mentor. I'm really very proud of you. All the best.
Oh, I have known Jerry as a very person who is so convinced from the full spectrum of what we call African philanthropy. Someone who operates from real conviction and authenticity. Someone who will not just follow any trend for the sake of it, but a true believer in the power there is in African philanthropy. I don't know how many times we've talked about the power of barrier associations that run across, the continent. And I really congratulate him for this particular award. He truly deserves it.
Congratulations, Jerry, on receiving the African Philanthropy Lifetime Achievement Award. There's no one that's more deserving of that award than you. Congratulations again. It's wonderful, wonderful to be here, to see you get it in person, and all the best.
Congratulations, Jerry, on receiving the African Philanthropy Lifetime Achievement Award. We are so excited that you are the recipient because it couldn't be more deserving. Thank you for your contribution to African philanthropy. You are a body of knowledge, and we continue to glean from you. You continue to inspire us, and we look forward to learning so much more from you in the coming years. Congratulations.
Jerry Amesaganaliu, you've done it all, beginning, end, and in the middle. You've been a friend, a brother, a dad, and somebody who really put teeth into the idea that we lead ourselves. I've learned so much from you, and I'm excited that you're getting this well-deserved recognition. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jerry. This is great. I'm really happy to learn this, that you are getting this prize, this recognition. We've not met for a long time, but you've been obviously doing the right thing, and today is your day.
Congratulations. I'm so very proud of you. You have made it. Receiving Lifetime Achievement Award, it's so very important. We Africans, we often award our colleagues when they have passed away. We bring a lot of flowers and songs, and we talk so much about them. But this is coming your way today. Congratulations again, and let's continue to fight and ensure and support the growth of Africa philanthropy.
Congratulations, Jerry. You are the most deserving person to receive the Lifetime Achievement in African philanthropy. We learned something in hip-hop that when we are talking of classic, it's when you go platinum, not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times, but you do it a couple of more times after that. And that's what you have gifted us, a gift of longevity. You've been in the game for so long, and you've inspired us, and you've made us understand that it is possible to make this a lifetime commitment. And secondly, I celebrate you for the gift of remembrance. You've made us understand that the answer always lies with the people. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jerry Salole, on this Lifetime Award. You deserve it. You deserve it so much. Long life and great health to you. I would like to thank you, to show you all my gratitude for being among the ones who gave birth to this institution that we are so proud of today, Trust Africa. Thank you for everything you've done in this sector of philanthropy, for everything you've done for Africans, for everything you've done in being for so many people. Dundal. Dundal sa dundu am na njëriñ.
Jerry, so excited that you are this year's recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award in Philanthropy in Africa. You deserve it. You have been steadfast in one, creating space for African philanthropy to grow. You have been steadfast wherever you have located yourself, whether in the global space or on the continental space, to speak first as an African and to speak for Africa. This takes enormous courage. And of course, you are often swimming against the tide of powerful opinion, but that has never stopped you. We hope that you can see the benefits of your investments over the years, the growing field of philanthropy in Africa, the growing study and knowledge building, the growing narrative creating. We don't have to make the case anymore that philanthropy exists in Africa, and that was started by investments by people such as yourselves. So congratulations. Thank you for being who you were. Thank you for being the courageous, brave, steadfast warrior that you have been. Thank you. Yes. So I have one last task that I have been, you still have to stay. Yes. Yes, please let's congratulate Jerry. I have one last task assigned to me this evening. And perhaps, some background as to why we think it's important to honor people who are advancing an agenda for philanthropy. But because, COVID, other things, we were not able to celebrate him in the way that we would have liked. And therefore, we thought, as we are all here today, we will give Akwasi his award and celebrate him rightly as the 2022. Thank you.